Hey guys, Mr. Bro here. Now, we're playing Roblox again. Mostly a Roblox roleplay, which in my opinion is probably the best Roblox roleplay I think I've seen ever. And it's a Star Wars one called Far, Far Away. But it is in beta. It's made by a farmer Joller that made that one popular Star Wars roleplay game from back in the day that's kind of dead now. This is supposed to be like kind of a remake of it, or at least from what I know of. And oh boy, they really did outdone themselves with this. Now, fun fact, this game was actually taken down due to copyright because of Disney copyrighting Roblox games that had the Star Wars branding on them. The game was taken down. I was kind of very sad. I was like, no, don't go away like that. Don't go away like this. But no, it thankfully came back. It only in about only 2 days, which is 2 or 3 days, which is actually not too bad. That's pretty quick. But thankfully it is back. And oh boy, this game's good. And also to let you know guys, a couple of things before we start, is that I do have all the badges in this game. And I got all the game passes. All the game passes are actually not too expensive at all. They're kind of around like 30 or 60 Robux. They're not that expensive. And there's not a whole lot of game passes too. Although there is a tip one, I didn't waste some Robux. I do have 106 Robux now due to it, because I got 400. The same amount I got on Slenderman when I did become a killer. So yeah. But all the game passes and all the badges, they really worth it. All the badges gives you like cool customization stuff. The badges, if you get all the badges, there's, well, nothing. But each badge actually gives you a certain, cool little thing. Like there's 2 badges where you have to collect a light or dark artifact. And I think it makes you change your force color, which is actually really cool. And the lightsaber covers, there's like unique, classic, and dark, which are all found in the crystal planet, which is right here. But you'll get to see that later. And I don't think I'm gonna show you all the badges. I might link a video on YouTube showing you, if you want to get all the badges, or if you want to play this Roblox roleplay yourself, I'll link it down in the description. And I might link a tutorial on how to get all the badges in this game. Pretty much, mostly all the badges are all on the crystal planet. The dark artifact is on the lava planet. The light artifact is in the city planet. And the rest are all on the crystal planet. And that's about it. And there is a little secret in the desert planet. But you're like, what the hell are those planets? We'll get to that in a little bit. And one more thing before we begin. Yes, I am sort of, halting the little Roblox Studio project I was making. I did make a poster about that. I am halting that because it's just making me feel like pretty drained every time, and I was like, no, because I don't want to go on a hiatus again like I did for 3 months. Some OGs on this channel, you may have remembered that time. How far we've come. But I've been dilly-dallying enough. I'm gonna show you the roleplay. Now there is a guidelines. We have the rules. It's pretty much just your standard Roblox roleplay rules, no inappropriate behavior, no inappropriate avatars, no inappropriate roleplay, no ban evasion using alternate accounts, no false reporting, no criminal activity. Okay, yeah. Committing multiple violations or continuously breaking any rule. And then roleplay guide. Okay, and yeah, blah blah blah. I am doing this on a private server, and they're free. Private servers are free to use. So I'm gonna be using a private server for this video because the normal servers it gets a little quirky and a little bit chaotic in normal ones, especially in the lobby area here. But yeah, pretty much all the rules are like kind of your standard. It's mostly just no inappropriate stuff or do criminal activity outside the group. And when you join the Jumpler community group, you actually do get a portal and a teleport ability, which is actually really cool if you become a group member, which I also am because I fully support this game. Oh. Well, I was like, hey, you know what? I haven't made a video in a little bit. And I was like, okay. And plus Banana Papa are actually looking at a house. They're actually gone, so I'm kind of home alone with my cousin JK, which means I get to be on this computer pretty much the whole day. So I pretty much have a whole day's worth of stuff I can do on the computer. I might make 2 or 3 videos on this day. I don't know. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. But let's just go check out all the stuff. It is beta notice, and it does get some frequent updates. Like the recent update, they added the Cloud Planet, which is also Cloud City. You Star Wars fans out there, and I've actually been getting more interested in Star Wars recently. Mostly because of this roleplay. All because of this roleplay. So yeah, this roleplay got me into Star Wars right now, which is really cool. Why did I do that? I wasn't holding down W. Yeah, we got the lobby area. This is where you spawn at. But let's just look at all the stuff. Let's look at the ranged armory. So we get like all of the pistols, but probably the most biggest and most unique and best part of it that makes it stand out is how much customization you can do in this game. There is so much customization that is just, it makes it a very unique experience. But let us just see a pistol. So we got a pistol. We dual wield that. Yeah. And once again, I do have all the badges, so I get this tab here. It's classic, unique. We got the cores. The cores are also in the Crystal Planet, from what I remember. So you could just make black projectiles, like it look like that. They're just black. Look at that, that's cool. You can change like the color of the pistol itself. Change the colors here. You didn't change position. We even have different sounds, so we got like the bass one. Hold up, actually. I'm gonna actually do this. Unique animations, I just like doing that. Oh, spoilers. The second one here, you get the Jango Fett shoot sounds. You could be like Jango Fett. You could be a lot of Star Wars characters in this. Like Jango Fett. The third one is like a Han Solo kind of blaster thing. This one right here sounds like a base turret, which is actually kind of cool. This one right here, it's kind of like the first one, but like a mixture between the second one. The second to last one, it's probably the most weighty of them all. And this one, it just goes like this. And it's really cool. There is an orb. It just makes your projectiles orb. And we got stun. You can't change the color of the stud bolts, sadly, but fine. And you can dual wield. Yes, you can dual wield. So you can just do this. Now, I will say the projectiles are a little bit wonky sometimes. Like, the projectile bullets, they kind of like deflect. I don't know what does that. But that's just a very awkward thing with the guns in this roleplay, is that they just kind of reflect like that, and it gets a little annoying. But we do have a rocket launcher. Yeah, a literal fucking rocket launcher. With a very cool explosion. Now, if you're on mobile, maybe the blasters aren't for you on mobile, because every time when you tap, you just shoot, and it gets a little annoying sometimes when I'm on mobile trying to play this. We do have a minigun. A minigun. And it's kind of like just the blasters and stuff. But I think you just shoot a little quicker. Not that much different. Then we got a flamethrower, my favorite. Look at how good that is. There's even one for the wrist, which I think the original game also had. It looks like you're just casting like some kind of fire spell from your hand, which is really cool. And then we got your shock or normal grenades. I don't really see too many people use them all that much, although I do see a few people use them in roleplays. The shock grenade looks really cool. But anyway, let me remove all those. Now we're into the melee armory, and this is where we get to in the good shit. Okay, we got the lightsabers. Oh yeah, we have lightsaber time. Also melee time. We got the electro staff, like the executioner axe or something. The baton, the classic baton that one stormtrooper wielded from the First Order, or from the Force Awakens. I don't know. But let's just use this lightsaber, because I think it's just the most basic lightsaber here. Look at how cool that is. And each time if you hit something with it, it does the little hit thing right there, which is really cool. You can change it to red. So you can be kind of a Sith Lord. You can have an orange, yellow mellow yellow, green. You can be Mace Windu. Is another person I don't usually see here. People roleplay as. Which is really sad. We're just gonna use red here. And you can change the sound to. I think this is the sound that is for Sith Lords. I'm pretty sure. Number 3 is kind of like a combination of them. This one right here kind of makes your lightsaber all kind of crazy. Kind of like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like for Kylo Ren. But we also got like a more calm version of it. You can also change the animation, like the first one is just the standard one. The second one's kind of like the first one, but a little bit more different. The first one, you just stand and just swing. This is my favorite one. This one here, you get like a little stab. And this one is kind of like for like a Yoda. Kind of like for Yoda, kind of. And then you can like change the position. So one is just the default position. This one you have your hand behind your back. And it's just on the side. That looks really badass. 3, you're gonna have that. You could kind of remake that scene of Darth Vader when he pulls out that lightsaber and starts just swinging. You can recreate that if you wanted to. I'm not saying you have to. So we got like a little sideways here. And then this one here. The B. It's kind of like the first one, but it's like more kind of proper, kind of. And then the second last one. It's kind of like the second one, but you don't have your hand behind your back. And then the last one, you kind of have like a little overhead, which is really cool. And they all come in different shapes and sizes. This one right here is supposed to be like for the Inquisitors. Oh, and I did forget to mention, we do have a throw, a spin, but with this one here, you can actually glide with it. Okay, that looks a little wonky. Look how cool that kind of hurts my eyes a bit. That kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. We got like the Tompos. You can reverse dual wield normal lightsabers too. So you can like kind of add like Star Killer from the Force Unleashed game, which is a game I did not play when I had my PS3. And then we got the baton. There isn't like other separate colors for it too, but you could just change the color. Have a little shock baton. I'm not going to showcase everything because there's just way too many stuff. So let me go ahead and remove all the tools. Now we're on to the Force Meditation Room. This is pretty much like where you get your Force abilities at. Oh yeah. And if you join the group, you get to get Fly and Ghost, which is pretty cool. So we got Push, Pull, typical, Mind Trick, Restrain, Telekinesis, Lightning, which is, of course, Lightning, Palpatine, Enhance, Repulse, Barrier, and Crystal Bleeding. Now let's just look at Push. You can also, now if you have the light and dark artifact patches, you can actually change the color of this, but default it's just blue. Look how cool that looks. That looks cool. That's Push. Now Pull is it, but in reverse. Mind Trick, you just kind of go. You just kind of glide your hand and change their mind. Restrain, you just kind of restrain somebody, I'm assuming. Kind of like Force Choke. If your opponent has Darth Vader, you can kind of use that for like Force Choke or something. Telekinesis, you get to throw little objects, which is really cool. And lightning, I'm gonna go change it to purple. Look how cool that looks. That looks so cool. Enhance, it pretty much just makes you go faster. Oh, nope. And makes you jump higher. Way higher. And way quicker. Repulse, it just repulses anything. Pretty much like a little shockwave ability. Barrier, you just get a little barrier, which is really cool. And then crystal bleeding, you can change color the red and stuff. That's how the Sith Lords get their lightsaber colors from. They do that, which is a really neat touch. And that was all the Force abilities. Now let's look at the Game Pass item room. You need to get the Game Passes to be able to go in here. We got like Darth Vader's lightsaber. We have like Count Dooku's lightsaber too. There's just, you also get the blasters, but the blasters don't look too cool. You get Lego versions of the Lego rifle and saber. That looks so weird in Roblox. That looks so weird. And then we got the Lego lightsaber. It's got the little hilt piece. That's really cool. I really like that. You also have an umbrella saber. An umbrella saber, which I think one Sith Lord wielded. Used kind of as a shield. This is probably the most ridiculous lightsaber I think I've ever seen. It also has a glide, but the spin's kind of wonky. You can't throw it. That is just so ridiculous. Then we got like some cool crossguard things. That looks really cool. We got a whip saber, which kind of looks kind of weird. I'm not really a big fan of the whip saber all that much. It looks pretty cool, but not anything too crazy. I don't really see anybody use this lightsaber actually, which is really unique. And then we got like a katana saber, kind of like your normal lightsaber, but it's much more thinner and shaped like a katana blade, which is really cool. Hell yeah. We also get Darth Vader's lightsaber, which is blue. Much better. I know there's a Mandalorian one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. We even got the Darth blade for the blood. We have the dark saber from the Mandalorian. Good show, by the way. And you gotta know, we had to look at Count Dooku's little weird shaped lightsaber. Oh, by the way, X makes you do that. It's like a little leap, which is really, really weird. But yeah, probably the most ridiculous thing is the umbrella saber. Oh my god, that thing is ridiculous. But that's just really cool. That is really cool. And then in this room right over here, it's just like a little side room you can be in. I think the original game also had this, but it was more like a kind of show and tell, I think, just to show off your cool avatars and stuff, which is really cool. Now, I'm not really going to show all the tools. I'm just going to show you the tools that I think I find interesting. Teleport, I'm not using teleport. Portal is just teleport, but much more better to use and much more cooler. So I'm using portal. You teleport to one way or another. That looks sick. It kind of bugs out a little bit, but look. That is so cool. I love that. We also have a jetpack backpack. You get a jetpack on your back. Wait, you can just do this. Makes you kind of glide around and stuff. We got like credits. We got a projector with a little guy. Now, there was one Roblox Star Wars roleplay that people were playing like when this game got taken down. You could change the color of this, but in this game, you actually can't. I don't know if that's like supposed to be like more accurate, but that's a little lame. I wish you could change the color of it. That would look sick. And we got a horn instrument, so you can like be one of the canteen bar members that do that iconic song, which is kind of copyrighted. And also I might need a reset because my animation's bugged. Yeah, but now I'm going to show you all the customization with your character. Accessories, you can just put your own IDs in there. You can change your name. Don't look at that name. Let me hide my name. And now you can't see it. You even have animations. We get like a kneel, hands behind back. We get like a cross. Normally it kind of makes you look like a Minecraft villager, which I thought was kind of funny. We got like pockets. We got Beast. If you're playing as like General Grievous, which he is in this game, he is. But character is where all the fun begins. You can change your character. You can change the default body. Remove accessories. I'm just gonna remove face. You have all this customization. Look at all this. You have so much customization. Yeah, Grievous Cyborg. Yep, there's General Grievous for you. There he is. There he is in the flesh. He's right there. Yeah, you can just be like General Grievous. He is a Game Pass. The Game Pass stuff in the character selection, it'll be highlighted in red. You need the character customization Game Pass to be able to get that. So you can't become General Grievous normally, which is really sad. He's one of my favorites, actually. Man, I am such a fanboy of General Grievous. What? I take back what I just said there. What did I just say? I'm just gonna pretend I did not say a damn word. But you could just change all the stuff here. You could become like a droid too, like security. I forgot what this guy's name is. I recognize this guy from a Star Wars movie before, but I forgot what he was called. And then we got your like standard battle droids. Roger, roger. We got the super battle droid. We got a droidka, which is heavy for some reason. You could be a droidka. And the models look really cool. You could be R2-D2. What if he was gray and... or like he was in a mafia movie? And of course, the most best character in all Star Wars, Gonk droid. I'm joking, I'm not a big fan of him. You could even be a walker. A droid walker, which is really fucking ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. But look at how cool this is. We got like big air alien, I think that's Yoda. We got monster alien, it makes you turn into a Rancor. We got slug alien, makes you turn into Jabba the Hutt. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm just going to show you one character you might recognize. I'm going to go to head, we have father. I think you know who this guy is. I thought I had names. Hide. You even have the little breather thing. That is really ominous. I think you even get like the top part here. Yeah, water. So you can kind of just be Darth Vader if you really wanted to. See, look, there's Darth Vader. There is Darth Vader. That's really cool, though. If we're gonna be Darth Vader, we're gonna need that lightsaber of his. There's also, I love head rotation in Roblox roleplays. I love it when they had head rotation in Roblox games. It makes it so cool and so more immersive when they add head rotation. Let me go get Vader's lightsaber. Oh, wrong color. Or wrong position. There we go. There you go. There he is. I think 3 is supposed to be like for Darth Vader. Dude, look how ominous that looks. Oh my god. And Darth Vader is a Game Pass as well. Look at that, you even get a little cape. Look at that. That is really cool. Look how cool that is. Oh my god. Even it's on your side too. It's really cool. But now, I'm gonna have a head rotation here. Yeah. Let's look at the maps. Now we got Spawn, which is just the lobby area. City Planet. Now, I don't know what planet this is called, but this is from Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones. I don't remember what this planet name was, but I definitely remember. It's definitely an iconic place. It's kind of darker. We got like the Jedi Temple and stuff. Desert Planet it's just Tatooine. We got the Cantina. Dude, we got Jabba's Palace. And also there's admin commands too. So if you just do fly. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. What did I just do there? Oh no, wrong one. Okay. No. Okay, we're having technical difficulties here. I repeat. Yeah, there's closed admin in this game. For some reason, that's really bugged. There we go. Oh, and I hit my mic. Yeah, you can fly with admin. You don't have to pay for it though. It's free. You can do this for free. They even got the Sarlacc pit. Look at that. You ever wondered if you would see Darth Vader jump in a Sarlacc pit? Well, now you can in this roleplay game. And you're in the stomach. Now we're just like Boba Fett. Man, poor Boba Fett. He actually survived. Boba Fett actually did survive it. Which I was like, what the? But yeah, this is really cool. And there's also a little secret on this map. Let me show you it. There's a cave right here. Yeah, right there. Over here in the corner of the map. There's an admin room. And no, it's not what you're thinking. You don't get free admin commands. You already kind of do. But I don't know if this is supposed to be like a reference or something, but it's kind of just like a little joke room. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people really know about. But this is just really cool with like very creepy ambience. And you don't do anything with it. It's not a badge or anything. It's just a little cool little secret Easter egg. Or a little cool secret that's on Tatooine, which is really cool. Crystal Planet, this is where you get all their other badges. Yep, it's Star Killer based pretty much. Lava Planet, it's just Mustafar. I don't think Darth Vader likes this place all that much, and I think you know why. But yeah, we even have like the mining facility from the actual movie. It's like a one-to-one recreation of it. We have like Darth Vader's temple. Oh wait, no. That is my... That's Darth Vader's little fortress. And we're Darth Vader. So, that's kind of funny. The Dark Artifact is over there. I won't show you. Forest Planet. You're pretty much in the Ewok planet. There's something over there. Let me fly over there. I haven't really explored this map all that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and go check over here. Oh, whoa! What is this? Okay, I haven't seen this place before. This place is kind of reminding me of like Slender Man. I don't think I want to be here. It would be kind of funny if someone roleplay as Slender Man in this roleplay. Wouldn't that be funny? We got Canyon Planet. Now, I don't know what planet name this is, but we got like the little arena thing from Attack of the Clones. So there's that. There's also a little weird place over here. Don't know. Let me know in the comments. You Star Wars fans out there. Royal Planet. I'm pretty sure this planet is like ruled by those slug creatures. I don't know. You got Warrior Planet, which I thought was Cloud City at first, but no, it's not. And then we got Witch Planet, which is where those witch sisters are at. But then we got some other maps that I don't really see people talk about all that much on YouTube because they're kind of newer. Snow Planet. We're on Hoth. We're on Hoth. And fun fact, before the game was taken down, there was actually an AT-AT walker here. An AT-AT here. Where you could actually shoot from. I don't know why it's not in the game anymore. I don't know why they removed it. Probably because of copyright. That was probably one of the reasons why he got copyright. They had to remove it. I don't know why they had to remove it. I liked it. Then we got the Swamp Planet, also known as Dagobah. This is where Yoda was. They're in hiding. Little fun fact. Then we got Mushroom Planet. I forgot what planet this was called, but I do know it. There's also a Sarlacc pit here in this one too. You also got a Sarlacc pit here. Yeah. And then we got the newer one, Cloud Planet, which is just Cloud City. We're in Cloud City. And I never thought I would see Darth Vader flying around this goofy. But we also have ships and stations. We got Capital Ship 1. I don't know what capital ship this is. And then, oh, we can make the iconic scene. We can make the iconic scene. There you go. You happy now? And then we got Capital Ship 3, which is I'm pretty sure this is the Invisible Hand. If I go out here, yeah, it's the Invisible Hand. It's General Grievous's ship. That's really cool. And then we got the fighter. It's just the Millennium Falcon. The Yatchet. I don't know what the Yatchet is. And we got Imperial Station, which is the Death Star. Yep, we're on the Death Star. That is really cool. There's a throne room, but if you go to Tractor Beam Control, and if you go in this door here, you go through here, Right here. You can actually do the tractor beam thing. That is really cool. Now, one thing I don't know yet is that I wonder if on the outside of the Death Star, you actually get to see that beam. If you can, then that is probably the most cool thing here. That is really cool. Oh man, I love this roleplay so much. I feel like I'm addicted to it. But you see why this is probably the best Roblox roleplay that I've seen so far? Or period? Now you know why. And that was all the maps. And also you can set your custom location anywhere you want. But there is a lot more stuff you could do in this game. And I just wanted to show you some of this game. Because I was planning to do this, but I was like, I don't know. But, yeah. And let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do, I might make a post about this, or I might do it myself. Normally, if I like try and roleplay like normal servers. I wonder how a video like that would I wonder how that video would do well. Probably not too bad or not too good. I don't know, probably just be eh. But I love this roleplay so much. I love it. I love it. Oh man. And once again, I'll link the game in the description if you guys want to play this, which I highly recommend you do if you like roleplays and Star Wars. But if you like Star Wars and roleplays, you're gonna love this game. And the crazy thing about this is that it's in beta. This is not the whole game yet. There's still being a lot to add. So this game is still being updated because it's in beta. So we're still yet to see more stuff added to this game, which is really cool. But I guess that about does it for this video. I will show you where the dark artifact is. I'll actually show you where the dark artifact is. If you go to Darth Vader's little hidey hut here, little Weenie Hut Juniors. Oh, we also have the little forest thing when Kylo Ren killed all those Ewoks or something. But here, if you actually walk over here, and there it is. Now you would get a badge from it if you just click it. You would get a badge from this, but I already have it, so yeah. And you get dark colors for your force abilities, which is really cool. And then you can kind of just do that with it. Same thing with the light artifact. So yeah. God, look how cool Mustafar is. Mustafar is probably my favorite planet in all of Star Wars. It's probably my favorite planet. It's just a lava planet. And it's just really cool. But it's definitely one of the more dangerous planets to visit in the galaxy. But I'm gonna call this video done. Or I'm just gonna wrap this video up. But I'll link the game in the description if you guys want to go play it, which I highly recommend you do. And I might also link a YouTube video showing you how to get all the badges in this game by a really good guy that posted a video on YouTube showing you how you get all the badges. The badges aren't too hard to find too, because they're mostly on Crystal Planet, but the artifacts are on, you know, Mustafar here, Lava Planet, and the City Planet. Which I'll actually go and show you where the light artifact is real quick. So if you go to the Jedi Temple, if you go in here, and if you go right over here, there it is. There's the light artifact. And you get light force abilities. Okay, I thought it would like overwrite the artifacts here, but because usually it kind of does if your inventory's kind of full on stuff. At least from what I know of, but it didn't do that, which is a little weird. But yep, same thing. It's just a light artifact compared to the triangle. Ooh, love the triangle. But yeah, I'm gonna go on. God, what? Which one do I want to go on? Alright. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I'm sorry if this video was pretty short. But I might make a separate video just trying to roleplay in this game to show you kind of how chaotic it is sometimes. But the roleplay in this game is pretty cool. It's mostly filled with like noobs or something getting used to the game right now. But there's at least no inappropriate roleplays or something like that. So yeah. But I'll leave the game in the description. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. You can subscribe if you want. If not, that is a-okay with me. But it'll be heavily appreciated. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Hold up. Technical difficulties. Much better, okay. You can subscribe if you want. If not, that is a-okay with me. But it'll be heavily appreciated. And don't miss out on my community posts. They could be very helpful, like what videos you want me to do next. Or other stuff in general, like teasers, trailers, channel updates, and so on. And yeah, if you want to check this game out yourself, I'll link it in the description, and maybe link a video showing you how to get all the badges. And I might make a separate video showing you, how fun the roleplay is sometimes too, just for the hell of it. But until then, guys, I am Mr. Broge, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.